Right now, Hollywood's award season heats up in the desert.
Are you okay hearing that, Oscar frontrunner?
We're taking you inside the Palm Springs International Film Festival, where the year's best performances are being honored.
Thank you so much to the Palm Springs Film Festival.
I do want to thank Palm Springs deeply.
Try and stop me.
Also, celebrating new directors to watch and one of the greatest filmmakers of all time.
It has been a wild ride.
Plus, new movies making their world premiere and Hollywood's most fashionable stars stepping out in style. This is On the Red Carpet at the Palm Springs International Film Festival, presented by Agua, Caliente Casinos.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Palm Springs. We're about 2 hours east of Los Angeles in the California desert for the official start of the 2023 award season. Many of today's top Oscar contenders show up right here on this red carpet at the Palm Springs International Film Festival. Colin Farrell is the actor being honored with the Desert Palm Achievement Award for his work in The Banshees of Inisherin. Now, past recipients of this honor, including Jeff Bridges, Matthew McConaughey, and Daniel Day-Lewis, have gone on to win the Oscar for Best Actor. Who knows? Colin may be next.
Now, if I've done something to you, just tell me what I've done to you.
Well, you didn't do anything to me. I just don't like you no more.
You didn't like me yesterday.
The chairman of the Palm Springs Film Festival describes Colin Farrell's work in The Banshees of Inisherin as a career best performance. The film re-teaming Farrell with his In Bruges writer-director Martin McDonagh and co-star Brendan Gleeson.
We had such a great time working on In Bruges that to get the band back together for this, the shorthand was there, the knowledge and the trust in each other was there.
Do you know who we remember for how nice they was in the 17th century?
Who?
Absolutely no one. Yeah, we all remember the music at the time. Everyone to a man knows Mozart's name.
I don't, so there goes that theory.
Farrell's Desert Palm Achievement Award was presented by his friend, Oscar winner Sam Rockwell.
It's quite an acting magic trick when he says, "I'm nice." You feel a lifetime of loneliness and pain in that one line. We started thinking that we're looking at a very simple man, and by the end of the film, we see a formidable, complex man.
Let's just call it quits.
We won't call it quits. We'll call it the start.
To do this film with this crew and to have it received as it is has been it's been thrilling and really, really humbling.
Go on back to your own gang now, Paulie.
And talking to me, are you?
Farrell also just won his second career Golden Globe for Banshees of Inisherin. His first came in 2009 from that first film he did with Martin McDonagh and Brendan Gleeson, In Bruges.
It's nice for people to say, well done. You know that from an early age in your life as a child. It's nicer to be told well done than get a smack in the back of the head.
Farrell's never been nominated for an Oscar before, but this year he's among the favorites to hear his name on nomination day. Are you okay hearing that, Oscar frontrunner?
It's not the worst thing I've heard about myself. I've read some stuff over the years, man, so it's fine.
Several other Oscar contenders were honored at the Palm Springs Film Awards as well, including Spotlight Award winner Brendan Fraser for his heralded performance in The Whale, International Star Award winner Bill Nye for Living, and Breakthrough Performance Award winner Austin Butler for Elvis. We'll have more on them coming up. The Desert Palm Achievement Award for Actress goes to Cate Blanchett for Tar. She is one of several actresses being honored here in Palm Springs who we will likely see on Oscar night. In Tar, Cate Blanchett is pitch perfect, playing a world-renowned conductor accused of sexual misconduct. She nabbed the Desert Palm Achievement Award and then passed the baton to Viola Davis, winner of the Chairman's Award for acting and producing.
The Woman King is not just my black female gladiator in Braveheart. It's simply a great story. And it's a great story that is expansive, that shows us in a different light. I'm your mother!
Michelle Williams stars as Steven Spielberg's mother in The Fabelmans. The movie picked up the Vanguard Award, honoring the ensemble. something to be said about just feeling good when a movie's over. I felt like I had a blanket around me. It was very loving.
I know. There's heartbreak in the middle of it, but the love that these people had for each other, that this family had for each other, is its defining feature.
Representation matters. And by your choices over the years, you demanded that attention must be paid to other cultures.
Michelle Yeoh was honored with the International Star Award for her role in Everything Everywhere All at Once. And the Breakthrough Performance Prize goes to Danielle Deadweiler for her work in Till, playing the mother of Emmett Till, who was killed by white supremacists in the 1950s. The movie's success is proof to Danielle that there's light even in one of America's darkest stories.
There's beauty and levity in everything. There's a joy and a love between Mamie and Emmett. And I'm finding that and reminded of that as we continue to share the film. And I think that's the beautiful part that we want to keep, on the tip of everyone's tongue.
This year's Director of the Year award goes to Sarah Paulie for her film Women Talking.
We have been preyed upon like animals. Maybe we should respond like animals.
Inspired by true events, Women Talking centers on a devout religious community where the women contemplate leaving after a number of sexual assaults.
Cut. Really beautiful. We got it.
It's Sarah Paulie's first feature film in a decade.
It is an amazing year for films, and especially for female filmmakers, so it's an amazing year to have a film out and get to know so many amazing other female filmmakers. I love this job, and I feel grateful for it every second I get to do it.
The Palm Springs International Film Festival kicked off with the world premiere of 80 for Brady, featuring Jane Fonda, Rita Moreno, Lily Tomlin, and Sally Field. The four screen legends play Tom Brady's superfans on a quest to watch him in the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is no place for 4 old women. This could be Tom's last one. He's almost 40. That's like 80 in people years. Yeah, we're 80 in people years.
Other festival highlights included appearances from Ray Romano, who makes his directorial debut in the Palm Springs Festival selection, Somewhere in Queens. Comedian Jim Gaffigan was here promoting his new film, Linoleum. And Oscar-winning director Alejandro Iñárritu joined a panel to talk about his new film called Bardo, or False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths. We saw the world premiere of Shot in the Arm, a documentary from executive producer Neil deGrasse Tyson. And Anna Kendrick attending a screening of her new film, Alice Darling. Anna received the Rising Star Award in Palm Springs for Up in the Air back in 2010.
Up next from Palm Springs,
I'm really proud of this cast. I'm really proud of everybody in the cast.
Steven Spielberg and the cast of The Fabelmans honored with this year's Vanguard Award.
They've lost their protector.
A special honor for Black Panther Wakanda Forever star Angela Bassett. And the next directors to watch, including Eva Longoria.
I'm Rashumba Williams. The stars have been heating up the desert with fabulous fashions. I'll pick my favorites coming up.
On the red carpet at the Palm Springs International Film Festival, sponsored by Agua Caliente Casinos. Agua Caliente Rancho Mirage sets the standard for luxury.
Each year here in Palm Springs, one film is honored with the Vanguard Award, which recognizes both the director and the cast of an exceptional film. This year, it's the Steven Spielberg movie, The Fabelmans.
Movies are dreams that you never forget.
Steven Spielberg tells his own origin story in The Fabelmans, based on his own family and how he became one of the greatest movie directors of all time.
You can't just love something, you also have to take care of it.
It's more important than your hobby. Can you stop calling it a hobby?
I know all of your films are very personal to you, but I felt like I got to know you better watching this movie.
I got to know me better by making this movie, actually.
Mom got a monkey.
Why'd you get a monkey?
Because I needed a laugh.
When I lost my mom, I started very seriously considering this as a kind of to kind of honor what we all went through together as a family.
I remember interviewing your mother at the Oscars one year.
She loved you.
Accepting the Vanguard Award, Spielberg told the Palm Springs crowd they were honoring two families, the one he grew up with and the one who made this film.
For all of us to stand together to represent the film in its entirety as well, including the crew, it's nice to be here together.
I've never been to like a more of an award show, and I'm very excited to be around other actors.
I cannot believe I'm here. Every life decision I've made has led to this moment, so currently freaking out.
It has been a wild ride, and for putting me on that ride, buckling me in and sending me on my way every day, I think with reverence and awe and enormous gratitude of my very unique mother and father.
What was your favorite part?
This red carpet kicks off the Palm Springs International Film Festival, and it's followed by 11 days of events, including the Creative Impact Awards and the 10 Directors to Watch brunch.
I was kicked out of my house when I was 16 for being gay. I spent 10 years homeless. And I joined the Marine Corps, they exposed me to filmmaking, and a bunch of years later, now I'm here, and I'm one of Variety's 10 Directors to Watch.
Elegance Bratton, the writer-director behind The Inspection, is one of the 10 directors singled out by Variety. Also on that list, director Eva Longoria. She's behind the upcoming film Flamin' Hot, which hits Hulu in June.
It's a great story about, a Mexican janitor who really came up with the idea to market to Hispanics, and he did it with this particular product, and now it's the #1 snack in the world.
Baz Luhrmann was celebrated for the impact he had directing Elvis. Plus, Black Panther Wakanda Forever star Angela Bassett got Variety's Creative Impact in Acting Award.
People come together and they've decided that your work has some merit, and that's very humbling.
The versatile Brian Tyree Henry, currently in the military drama Causeway, accepted his honor for his breakthrough performance in the film. Of course, Brian is also known for comedy, action, even his Tony-nominated work on Broadway. I see why they say breakthrough, because you're breaking through in more than one arena.
I feel like me and you should hug, because that is truly one of the kindest things. That is really, thank you.
Up next,
I'm the luckiest guy that I know.
Brendan Fraser receives the Spotlight Award for his moving comeback performance in The Whale. Plus,
I just feel really privileged right now.
Golden Globes winner Austin Butler honored for his breakthrough performance in Elvis. And we're throwing it back to some of Austin's earliest roles.
You know we were having a party?
Are you on TikTok? Be sure to follow On the Red Carpet for the latest in entertainment. And follow us on all your other favorite social sites, too.
I don't feel I worked any harder on this than I have on anything over the 25 years, but each film, each story asks different things of you. And whatever this asked of me, I enjoyed throwing myself in. The reception has been utterly shocking. Utterly shocking. I'm not even joking. No false modesty there.
That's more from Colin Farrell, one of the winners here and one of the frontrunners for an Oscar nomination. Also getting a lot of attention here, the winner of this year's Breakthrough Performance Award. After embodying the king of rock and roll in Elvis, Austin Butler joins an impressive list of stars who've been honored in Palm Springs for their breakthrough performances, including Brie Larson, Rami Malek, and Lupita Nyong'o.
When I looked at the list of all the people that have been honored with this before, they're my heroes, and I just feel really privileged right now.
Reverend once told me, when things are too dangerous to say, sing.
Elvis director Baz Luhrmann, who presented Austin with the award, shared what Priscilla Presley asked him about Austin's performance.
How did he know the quiet moments of my husband? How did he know his anger? How did he know his soul? How did he do that?
Thank you so much to the Palm Springs Film Festival.
When I was a kid, the only vacation my family and I ever went on was every other year to a timeshare with my grandparents at the Palm Springs Tennis Club.
He may be getting recognized as a breakout star now, but Austin's actually been acting professionally since a guest role on Hannah Montana in 2006.
I'm Lucas's cousin Derek.
Yes, you are.
On the red carpet first interviewed Austin in 2011 for the High School Musical spin-off movie Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure, when he gave us some advice for other young actors pursuing their Hollywood dreams.
I think it takes a lot of persistence and just really focusing on doing your best job.
Austin clearly took his own advice. He just won his first Golden Globe, and the sky's the limit now for this year's Breakthrough Performance Award winner.
Are you ready to fly?
I'm ready. Ready to fly.
Why do you suddenly need to see her so bad? Why now?
Yes.
Brendan Fraser's time is now. He received the Spotlight Award in Palm Springs for his heart-wrenching performance in The Whale.
It sheds light on what it means to live with loneliness and own up to the choices you've made in life that might not have squared with your family and your friends and your loved ones, but you still have a chance.
Brendan has been gracing our movie screens for years with classics like Encino Man.
I'll be back.
And George of the Jungle.
I've loved seeing that you have continuously shown this industry what you can do, and I think this is the perfect example of a beautiful performance.
Thank you, George. That means a lot to me.
I usually don't know how a performance will land, but this time I knew.
I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life. I'm the luckiest guy that I know to still be invited to do what I love and still not get found out. And yes, I will show up to work with my diploma in hand for the next 32 years. Try and stop me.
If only to be alive for one day. But I realize it. I don't know how.
In Living, Bill Nye plays a buttoned-up bureaucrat in post-World War II London who learns he is dying and decides to start living. Some say it's the performance of a lifetime, and it earned him the International Star Award in Palm Springs this year.
For this film and for this project, I am very, it's important to me, and I'm deeply gratified that it's been received so rapturously.
Still to come, why the stars never miss a chance to visit Palm Springs.
It's so different from any other city.
Plus, some stunning style on display, our favorite film festival fashion statements. On the red carpet at the Palm Springs International Film Festival is presented by Agua Caliente Casinos.
We are sitting at the center bar right now inside of Agua Caliente Casino, Palm Springs, just one block off the main strip in downtown Palm Springs, California. This place is full of energy. There are so many slot machines, so many table games that you can play, really to keep you busy all night. You can dine at one of the restaurants, you can have fun at the Cascade Lounge. Really, you could do a little bit of everything. We have 360 Sports, and that's a little bit more laid back. It's for sports fanatics, but also the food is amazing.
Okay. We have many options, but the steakhouse here is one of the best of the best. You don't feel like you're in a casino when you're here in the steakhouse. It's very intimate, but also very comfortable, and it's very approachable. We have a brunch on Sundays from 10 to 2, and it's one of the best brunches in the area. We do summer cocktail menus. Our mixologists are very passionate about their drinks.
We are in Cascade Lounge. I consider this a jewel of the desert. We have some of the best entertainment. Wednesday nights we have blues. Thursday nights we have jazz. Friday nights we have Caliente comedy. Also on Friday and Saturdays we have a Cascade Lounge dance party. Sunday nights we have Latin nights. It's incredible.
It's more than just gambling here. It's an entire experience.
Everybody is welcome here, and all of our guests find something here that they love.
back to George in a moment. But with so many A-list stars at the Palm Springs International Film Festival, it's always fun seeing a bit of Hollywood glamour out there in the desert. Here are my Palm Springs fashion favorites.
Now this is how you do couture. Michelle Yeoh solidified her star style status in this sculpted surrealist Schiaparelli by Roseberry work of art. The Woman King star Viola Davis was a vision in Tory Burch, and her co-star Thuso Mbedu was a fashion force in this Louis Vuitton gown. Austin Butler has us all shook up. This clean and classic suit made the Elvis star a standout on the carpet. Till star Danielle Detweiler was pretty in pink at the opening night gala in this strapless pale Carolina Herrera gown, and she slayed at the Creative Impact Awards brunch with this black Jason Wu mini. Angela Bassett got her groove on in this sunshine yellow pant ensemble with asymmetrical capelet top. This look is Wakanda approved. Kate Hudson tapped into her softer side wearing a petal pink Grecian-inspired dress with deep V-plunge, pleats, and neck scarf.
George, back to you in Palm Springs.
There are a lot of great international film festivals, but there's something about this festival that keeps bringing the world's biggest stars back year after year.
It's a secret. It's the best kept secret place to live in the world, I think.
I like it because there is no parking meter. You can park wherever you want.
We come here all the time. We get an Airbnb and we do a long weekend with a swimming pool.
I love Palm Springs and coming back here. It's so different from any other city.
I mean, I'm just really excited to chill in my Airbnb and just kind of enjoy all that is Palm Springs.
Well, when I was a kid, I came to Palm Springs and I got a really bad bloody nose that sent me to the hospital. So that is my most vivid memory of Palm Springs. Hopefully that doesn't happen tonight.
Who among this year's winners in Palm Springs will we see nominated for Oscars? We'll find out when the Oscar nominations are announced this coming Tuesday, January 24th. You can watch that announcement live on ontheredcarpet.com. Then, don't miss Jimmy Kimmel returning to host the Oscars live on ABC Sunday, March 12th. Of course, we'll be there on the red carpet at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood on Oscar Sunday. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the red carpet.